Hi everyone, Carolyn Mickey from carolynmickey.com. I am an intuitive coach and teacher, and I have been posting Facebook Live in my group Enhance Your Intuition for about a couple of weeks, Monday through Friday now, almost every day. And during one of the Facebook Lives, we were talking about fear because fear is it's a really important energy, and it's important for us to acknowledge we are in the middle of a global pandemic. The economy is struggling a little bit, and there's social isolation going on. And it's important to acknowledge, the fear of the unknown, the fear that we may not survive, the fear that someone we love might get sick, or even worse, die. These are all very valid emotions. And what I have found is that this situation that is going on around us is amplifying what we already have as pre existing fear. Fear is an emotion, it's an energy, I like to call it a voice, that came on with us early on. Most people have fear that starts to uh, become a presence around 2 or 3 years old. There's typically an event that happens in our lives. Sometimes we can remember what it is, and sometimes we don't. But fear becomes its own energy. So, if we look at fear as an energy and a voice that is trying to keep us safe, an aspect of our own personality and our own beauty, then we would never want to get rid of fear. So many people say, squish your fear, put it down, don't allow it to run your life. Well, it's just going to make you more fearful. If you try to make friends with your fear, if you acknowledge that fear is a very important aspect of your energy that wants to keep you safe, that has been working really, really hard for many, many years with the ultimate goal of loving you and keeping you safe. So, with that kind of an understanding, it's much easier to understand and accept that aspect of ourselves. And fear usually has some really strong sisters. Fear works very well with the inner critic because the inner critic is that voice that's in our head that's talking about why we didn't do something well enough. Fear also likes to work with the judge. Oftentimes we judge ourselves and we judge other people. A lot of times when we're judging other people, it's because we see something in ourselves that we don't like in the other people. They're a mirror for us. And then, of course, there's resistance. Resistance is there to hold us back, works very, very well with fear to allow us to not do some of the things that we really want to do. So, as I said, when I was in this Facebook group, I got a download to talk about fear, to talk about her sisters, to um, help us all understand the motivation behind these energies and what we can do to help them mature, to help them grow up a little bit, and really allow us to tap into our own intuition, to be able to follow our guidance. And yes, we need to physically take care of ourselves, especially right now. We need to keep that social distance between other people, washing our hands, etc. But we also want to be able to take care of our hearts, take care of our souls, and follow that divinity that we have in ourselves, in our hearts, which is our intuition. So what I am putting together is a 4-week class. In the first week, we will transform fear into safety, giving spirit permission to be safe in your bodies. In the second week, we will look into how the inner critic can grow into awareness, I like to call it converting our own personal mean girl into her kinder, more gentler self. We then in week 3, we will work with the judge to transform her into peace. How can we move through the woulda, shoulda, coulda into being the best we can in each moment? And we'll wrap up in week 4 with resistance transforming into compassion, and discovering the underlying reason why we feel stuck, and then converting that into heart-centered action. I have a lot of experience working with these energies. We do some amazing tools and tips. And at the end of this 4 weeks, you will have concrete rituals in daily practices to continue to work on these energies and transform them for life. So in this journey, we will get together virtually for 4 weeks. It's going to be starting on Thursday, next Thursday, April 9th, 2 p.m. Eastern. The investment is $197 for the 4 weeks. And I have a couple of bonuses for you guys. I am going to be doing a private 30-minute virtual reading, which is a $97 value for everybody who registers for the class. I will be recording all of these meetings. We will meet on Zoom, and so you will have lifetime access to all of the information. So you can listen to it again if you missed something, or if you find that you need to go back, you can do that also. To create community and support, because it's something that's incredibly important to me, I will be doing a private Facebook group. So it will be only for people in the class. We will get together, we will review the information. There'll be some bonus things that I'll be putting in there too. So I am going to post a link to the sales page, to the information page. Would love to have you join me there. And if you have any questions, please reach out. You can put a comment in this video, or you can certainly send me a private message. I would love to connect and answer any of your questions. So I look forward to connecting all deeper with all of you, and really helping you to understand these voices, these aspects of ourselves, and how we can step into greater power, understanding, connection with our divinity and intuition, and then take those next right steps, those inspired actions from a very heart-centered place. So thank you for joining me. I have the link posted in the description. I will also put it in the comments, and I really look forward to hearing back from you. Let me know what some of your fears are and how I can support you and clear those. Bye-bye for now.